There is, in fact, a big difference in the days that we're talking about here because we've got a lot of muggy air around, a lot of moisture in the air today. That's what's much different from when we had the big problem in September. That was a windy, dry day, and that was a part of the problem that caused all of these fires. We had dozens of fires from the east side to the west. The strong winds apparently breaking off trees and then taking down power lines that caused the fires in some of the dry elements that were falling below. Some leaves, some of the wind limbs, those all caught fire along with, unfortunately, the structures that were right there next to it. This is going to be different, mainly because the city has had that example, and it is, in fact, looking at what needs to be done. So the mayor's office is talking directly to DTE and other power sources to make sure that everyone is prepared and that old adage about them having to stand right next to those down power lines, the fire department, that means that they can break away and fight fires.
It's a situation where they're in conversations trying to put together how they're going to deal with this situation in the future. And so that's got to come from the administrative level on the mayor's office. Of course, trying to protect the citizens of Detroit from being electrocuted, we would send fire crews to guard down wires so that no one would walk up and touch one.
Now, there is, in fact, an emergency ordinance in place beginning at 12 a.m. Wednesday, the 27th of October, through Sunday, the 31st. That does not allow people, unless they're older than 18, to go to a gas station and buy containers of gasoline. Of course, there are some exceptions. If you have a stalled motor vehicle and you need to buy that small container of gas, or you need to operate an emergency generator. And so the gas stations will also be keeping a list, writing down who buys those small containers of gasoline. That, too, another precaution as we go into this emergency period. Reporting live in Southwest Detroit, Bill Proctor, Channel 7 Action News.